Yo, what up? It's your boy, IMZDIFFERENT, and this is the Unfiltered Podcast where we talk real life, real different, and real unfiltered.
Welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast starring IMZDIFFERENT.
I know y'all thought I was going to take forever to come back, but of course I am back with episode 3. And on episode 3, guess what? Back again, back to back, yeah. We have a special guest in the building, and when I tell y'all, this special guest is so fucking sexy, so fucking fine, so fucking fab, so fucking marvelous. Can y'all say it with me? Can we welcome who? Aquila!
Hi, guys. Hey.
Yes, give it up for Aquila. So how do you feel, babe?
I feel kind.
Oh, my girl says she feel cunt. Yes, this is my good girlfriend. Yes, you don't know her, but you about to find out everything now. So Aquila, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
How do you feel about dating somebody with baggage?
How do I feel?
Yeah, dating somebody with baggage.
Where do I start?
I need you to start at the beginning. Do you have any recent experience?
Okay, so I just got out of like
a long relationship.
I don't want to even. It wasn't long. I mean, in gay years, I guess 8 months.
Cause you know, gay years like dog years. That's crazy.
You gotta multiply it by like 15.
Oh, okay. I see where you're coming from. Okay.
Yeah. So we were together for 8 months.
Okay.
And I had been knowing him
like for a while,
seeing him around. You
okay.
know, for a while. But you know, when you leave people in one era,
okay,
sometimes you don't like get them back in the same era.
You know what? I understand where you're coming from with that.
Right. So we reconnected recently, well, like at the beginning of the year, and he just
came with a lot of shit.
Was a different person.
So do you feel like he was a different person because, you know, people change with time? Or do you feel like he was a different person because it was so much new shit and a lot of the new shit was baggage?
I feel like it was a lot of new shit and a lot of experiences and like people and interactions that he has had since the last time I had seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And he got older too.
Oh my God.
So it's like, I don't know if it's like a accumulation of things.
Okay.
But the new shit came with more shit.
More shit and more shit. So you basically don't like a man with baggage.
It's not that I don't like a man with baggage. I need somebody that understands their baggage and know that they got baggage.
Because a lot of times you would date somebody.
And they're aware and they're able to be rational.
Okay.
You know, I like considerate people.
Oh.
Whether it's platonic or relationship, consideration for others.
It goes a long way. It shows how good you are.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't understand that when you deal with somebody in any circumstances, friends, relationships, families, you have to have consideration for the other party. And a lot of times I feel like in our community and in any community, when you are dealing with people are only trying to get ahead, that they are just stepping on everybody. And you don't know. The people that you stepped on to get up to the top are going to be the same people that you're going to have to pull up, or they're going to be pulling you up later. So I get what you're saying. Oh my God. For me, I dated somebody with baggage, and when I say baggage, we talking about baggage. I dealt with this boy, okay? He was the oldest of 4 siblings. I'm about to tell you a quick little story time. I got y'all, don't worry. So I dealt with this guy, and he was the oldest of like 4 siblings, and everybody had to depend on him. Mm-hmm. And what I mean depend on him, he felt like he was like the family matriarch. No, that's not your family no more. Like, I'm your new family. You need to focus on me. Like, his family didn't even live in the same. Yes, his family didn't even live in the same town as him, and I'm just like, when they come to town, it's just fuck me. So when they leave, you're gonna be crying to me about everything. So I don't like the whole baggage thing, because no, you need to know how to control your baggage when you're dealing with
not the family being baggage. I like how you think.
You got to really think like that, because a lot of times you got to know when to leave somebody alone. I am in my new era, and my new era means I am not spending a block on nobody. Nobody is getting me anymore to spend a block on them. Like, it's not happening, because every time I spend a block on anybody, guess what happened? It fucks me over and in.
I learned my lesson the last time, child. I leave the past in the past.
So would you spend a block on friendships? Oh, got him flabbergasted, child.
I'm gagging because it's like 50-50.
50-50 with the friendship thing?
It's like it depends on why we stop being friends.
Okay.
And where you're at in our reconnection.
But you never know until you try, though.
Right, and I'm always open to trying.
I'm not open to try no more.
Oh.
I'm not.
Damn.
I'm not open to try no more because I literally left friendships. Yeah, bitch, I see you watching. I literally left friendships alone. And when I say left them alone, I left them in good standings. Like, I pulled away for good reasons. Like, I'm like, you know what? I feel like we're outgrowing each other and you need to focus on your life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you focus on your life, but you don't care about my opinion. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't care. But I'm like, it's affecting me because I'm your friend and I don't want to see you hurt.
Exactly. And then you pull away. And sometimes I feel like the universe either keeps the connection strong, or it just
messes the connection up,
or it's just like you grow apart, and like you grow apart, and then you go and you experience new things and you learn new things, and when we reconnect, if we are here, we could talk about something.
We could talk about something.
But if we're not looking in the same direction, or if we're not in the same space, I don't think it would ever be able to work again.
So do you feel like you can be friends with someone that's the total opposite? Like, you know how they say opposites attract? For me, I feel like I can be friends with the opposite because I love people that's not me.
I have all types of friends.
Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah.
I love that.
No shade.
I really love when I can be friends with...
No shade. Be yourself.
No, literally, be yourself because nobody can be you. That's your superpower. Learning to understand yourself and being authentically to you, nobody can take that away from you. You can go with any room and show up as yourself. Like, yeah, I'm that person.
That's literally all you have in this world is your identity.
But a lot of times it takes people so long to figure out that they are perfectly dumb. I suffered from that at one point. I had
perfectly numb or dumb?
Them, like perfectly themselves.
Oh, themselves.
Yeah, like I'm a person that I've dealt with imposter syndrome. Do you know what imposter syndrome is?
Yeah.
I dealt with that. Like, I would never forget that it was one time, and this is before like the whole TikTok thing, y'all. I'm really Beyonce in my own world. Like, I'm Beyonce.
Everybody should be Beyonce in their own world.
Say it louder.
Everybody should be Beyonce in their own world. I gave you guys ASMR and volume.
Period. No, just be yourself. It works out best for you. But I had imposter syndrome. I will never forget. It was, you know, if you don't know, I'm about to tell you. So I do music or whatever the case may be. I took a break, but the music is still available to download. And I did a freestyle to City Girls, You Tried the Hoe song. And I will never forget, I had the flu. I posted it like 8 hours, I went to sleep. My friend, he calling my phone. He like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, why the fuck he keep calling my phone? I'm sick. I'm in here high off of these drugs right now. God. Like, I'm lit. Like, so he was like, answer your phone. I answered the phone, and he was like, you seen what's going on Instagram? I said, what's going on? He said, bitch, your video is going viral. I'm like, what do you mean? So I go on my page. I don't have like viral clips. Like, what's going on? He said, no, go to Carisha page.
Oh, she reposted.
Yeah, but this is before they start doing all the reposting stuff. Like, this is when JT first got out. So she posted on her page. At the time, you got Carisha, you got the managers of quality control, different artists. And I said, yo, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to be a celebrity. Whole time in the back of my head, when I got off the phone with him, I was like, oh my God, what to do next? What to do next? I'm not good enough. What am I going to do?
That inner saboteur steps in.
Child, that imposter syndrome kicked in. It was like, bitch, you're not good enough. Now, you can't tell me what I'm not good enough for, bitch. I'm going to show up and be the best person. And who going to check me? Boo.
Because it's like, when you walk into a room yourself, first impressions are everything. And I'd rather people remember me being me than remember me being somebody else. Because I don't want nobody gagging when Aquila really shows up.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that you said
you know
that. If you already know who I am, you know what to expect.
Thank you.
So give me an example. So you said when Aquila shows up.
So, okay. So for example, I feel like every queer person goes through like the transitions in their queerness where it's just like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
oh, I'm curious, you know, da da da. So like you go through those stages. In high school, I used to pretend to like
be a little dominant more,
not be a little dominant, but like
reserved.
I used to think I was being less flamboyant, but it's like, girl,
you can't stop it,
girl,
girl. Hit it with the girl.
Like, you know, I've always been a very flamboyant kid, so like I feel like back then I used to try to like dim that light.
Oh my God.
But it's like, even though the light really wasn't dimming, but in my head,
you created that version.
You know, I created this reality that I was muffling myself and stifling who I was just so that I could be palatable to the environment that I was in.
Okay.
But now, what you see is what you get.
What you see is what you get. I like that you said that.
You know, and it's like, ever since I have been showing up as Aquila, I feel like it has given me the opportunity to interact with people more genuinely, because it's like your reputation is something that you can't help. You're always gonna have a public perception of you, right? So it's like when your girlfriend go and tell her girlfriend, oh, his friend is coming with him and he's like this, and this. I want that to be true.
Yeah, like you want to show up as yourself.
As myself.
I get what you're saying with that, because I feel like for me, when I was growing up and even like transitioning to who I am now, I literally had to tell myself, bitch, be the best version of you. Just be yourself. It's either they gonna like you or they gonna love you or they gonna hate you again tomorrow. And for me now, I'm just at a stage of just like, bitch, you gonna get what you get. I don't give a fuck if you like me or if you don't like me, bitch. I love me. That's all that matters. And I preach that on my TikTok to like the girls, and I'm like, these people don't care about you, sis. They don't. They'll love you now and hate you tomorrow. So just be yourself.
Literally.
It doesn't make no sense if you're sitting there trying to be somebody else, because then you're going to have to keep up with that.
And even if you're in the process of figuring that out, like, be confident in what you do know at that point. Like, oh, not my reflexes. Be confident in what you have, what is concrete in that moment.
Right.
Everything isn't set. You're still learning, you're still growing. So like, you might not have the full picture or an idea, but whatever you do have, be confident in that and be solid in that so that it carries through.
Right.
And like whatever else is an improvement to who you are, and it's not a complete change.
Right. So let me ask you this. Do you feel like when people not authentically themselves, do you think it caused them depression?
I feel like in a sense it can, because you're rejecting part of yourself, or you're rejecting some of what makes you you. Right. And that would bleed into other things. Okay. And I feel like because there's like a domino effect, it'll make you depressed. It could contribute to depression. Yeah.
Okay. Because I wanted to get into like depression a little bit, because you know right now it's November. And I feel like since it is going to be getting dark sooner, do you feel like a lot of people go through like seasonal depression around this time?
Down.
Oh.
So I used to live in North Dakota.
Girl.
The middle of nowhere.
Wait, Dakota, friend, break it down for the people, because they're going to want to know, you was in Dakota doing what with Dakota?
So, your girl was in the military.
Okay, military.
You know, Senior Airman Rogers.
Okay, I love that for you.
United States Air Force, veteran.
Yeah, my girl, served her time.
Down. Anyway, so I was in North Dakota. North Dakota is like winter 8 months out of the year. Okay. When you do not get a certain amount of vitamin D from the sun.
Oh, girl, I just talk about the other day at first.
Well, you know, that too.
Right.
But when you ain't get enough vitamin D from the sun, it really does affect your serotonin and your dopamine levels or whatever. You know, I think so. But, you know, whatever the things that make you happy and, you know, your energy and stuff like that. So for a long time, I had to like supplement myself, because if I didn't like supplement myself with the vitamin D, right, I would just find myself in like ruts. Okay. And you would not be able to explain why.
Like why you feel that type of way.
Literally, it's like the colder it gets, the sadder you get.
Oh, I brought that up because I've been noticing the last few years that when it gets to the colder months, I would start feeling a little bit down. But for some reason, it makes me want to work more, like work out more and stuff like that. But I always say when the holidays come around, that's when people get the most depressed. And for me, I was brought up in a Muslim household. Bitch, what is a holiday to a Muslim? Nothing. Like,
oh my God.
It's nothing to a Muslim. So when you grow up in that type of household where I'm not just talking about like, oh, my mom's Muslim. No. Everybody is Muslim. Mm-hmm. So imagine growing up in a household with a bunch of Muslims and you're still trying to figure out exactly who you are. And my mom, they give you the option to be like your religion. So
you in my house?
No, not in my mom's house. Oh, we had the option.
Oh, you had the option.
Yeah, I had the option.
Oh, damn.
I can't speak for the newer generations like my nieces and them, but growing up in that household, it literally like diminished me a little bit because it made me feel like, damn, now it's time for the holidays and all my friends, they about to get with their family. And my mom and them just walking in the house, run the house regular. Come the fuck here. Come on, we about to do this, that, and the third. Right. And I'm just like, bitch, I'm stressed out. Everybody getting gifts. Everybody getting presents.
I don't have nothing to talk about when I go back to school.
Yeah, and it's like, how many times am I going to go to like my friend's house and my cousin's house? I don't want to impose on them. And they used to like, I got to the point where I used to be like, no, I don't want to come. Like, don't even invite me.
But you're just a kid.
Not even just a kid, a teenager too.
I mean, you're still a kid.
And then look, when I got older and I start working more, I worked with clients with intellectual disabilities. And I'm working in their house. They go home to their family and I'm in the house with just one client left. So me and the client both stressed out, y'all. We both in there.
Y'all looking at each other like.
And everybody, yeah, literally with the Spider-Man pointing. Like, so it's like we're the only ones in the house and everybody like, oh, his family Muslim, so he gonna do the overtime. No, I don't want to be here. So that's why I'm at the point where I think I'm ready for love.
I'm ready for love on a two-way street.
So wait, friend, are you dating anyone? Oh. If you got a for more than 5 seconds.
Okay, so yes, I feel like I'm single and I'm dating.
Okay.
I'm not exclusively dating yet, but you know, I'm dating.
Can you explain the exclusively dating and the dating thing?
Okay, so I feel like casual dating or dating is like when you're finding potential suitors, you're going on different dates with different people, getting to know, different people. And then when you exclusively date, basically you choose like the one that you're gonna hone in on and like get to know for real and build towards something.
Like more. Being in a relationship.
Right.
So do you put a time frame on how long you date someone?
Yes.
What is the time frame?
Listen to me carefully.
We listening and make sure you speak out.
So so when you meet somebody, you go on a date. I feel like by the third day, it would be like maybe like a month to a month and a half of talking.
For real, because for me, the third day can be in 24 hours because I live in my man's skin. I'm obsessed.
But you just met him.
I know, and that's something that I had to work on. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race.
Please, y'all. I wish I had that advice earlier this year.
I wish I had that advice earlier in my life. You are the prize.
And never forget it. But like, also be humble, y'all. Like, you could be the prettiest thing.
And these niggas still gonna cheat.
Down.
They gonna cheat on your ass.
And you don't hear about the shit, all the other crazy ass shit until after you leave his ass.
Okay.
So, take heed, y'all.
So for me, I feel like I'm ready to date someone because I am becoming more established in myself. And let's break down the word established in myself. I said the word and I said 2 words.
Sentence, friend.
Child, friend, get it together.
Sentence,
so when I mean I'm established more into myself, I mean that I'm 100% comfortable with me. I know my ex. I know what I do and don't want when I'm dealing with somebody. And one thing I just found out that I don't want when I'm dealing with somebody, guess what it is?
What's that?
The thing that I don't want when I'm dealing with a man, I don't want a man to think that he can ever play with me ever. ever. Like, I don't want a man. If you're a man and you're watching this, don't think you can play with me. I literally lead with love and light. So if you think you fucking playing with me, why would you want to risk losing all of this?
I feel like a lot of people don't
what?
Appreciate other people's time and don't consider the fact that I am taking away from other people to give you all of my attention. I
get exactly what you're saying.
And that comes with other things, other benefits.
But that's what I mean by, like, don't think that you can play with me. I'm not, do I look like Monopoly? Do I look like Connect 4? Do I look like you can play with me and then put me away in the closet? This is not Toy Story, and my name was never Andy. And I will swipe the bottom of your fucking shoe and keep it moving. So why do you think you can why would you want to risk somebody that makes you happy? Like, I've always wanted people to understand that. Like, if you are dealing with somebody and you care about them, you love them, you're affectionate, that's your go-to person. I don't care what nobody say, we all want a go-to person. So when you are dealing with someone, that's the person that you're calling. Like, if you had a bad day at work, you won't pick up the phone. Babe, let me the fuck tell you what's going on. Right. Why this bitch at my job? Right. So why would you risk that and then tomorrow we got to act like
and you don't? It's like, I don't know. I'm clingy. I like my man clingy because I want you to be the first to know everything. And I don't ever want to seem annoying. And once you start making me feel annoying,
you got to back away from him.
You would never hear anything from me again.
Oh, so friend, you do abandonment. Like, you
I don't abandon. I leave gracefully.
Oh, so when you say you leave gracefully, I don't leave gracefully. I'm going to burn down the house when I leave.
Oh my God.
I'm going to end everything because I gave you all the opportunities to fix things. No, let me break it down. Like, I would literally give a man all the opportunities. Like, hey, what's up? Like, why are you acting like this? Do you need a couple days? Do you feel better? How's your day going? Oh, I'm cool. They start being passive aggressive. Why are you being passive aggressive to me? I didn't do nothing to you. I love you. I want to live in your skin. So now we're at the point where the match done got lit and I threw it at you with the gasoline.
And then you walking away like Angela Bassett.
Ooh, with the robo, looking real fab and cute. I'm not playing at all. So, friend, this part of the segment I want to go into, it is called, guess what? You blowing my fucking ticket. So, what is something this week that is blowing your ticket?
What happened this week? My car. So, let me tell you. I dropped my car off at the mechanic. That's my uncle.
Okay.
And this is why sometimes you can't support every family member with their business.
Okay.
So I dropped my car off. And why has it been sitting there for a month?
You know why it's been sitting there for a month?
So why this man called me and is like, oh, I just got back from Miami. I'm going to get started on it today.
Wait, so your car was sitting in his shop for a whole month untouched?
A month. I have been taking Ubers and Lyfts.
At this point, you are a partner in Uber and Lyft. That's how much you spend.
Give me stock at this point. Give me some money. Give me some money back. This is not fair. I'm a driving girl.
You're a driving girl.
I like to drive.
Yeah.
I pay a car note. And It's crazy that I paid my car note last month and I ain't even get to drive my car.
Oh, friend, so that is blowing your ticket because he's still ain't get your car.
But hopefully I get it back tomorrow.
So he said your car gonna be ready tomorrow.
Yeah. And
you ain't seem too confident.
I'm gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think you should text him in the morning. Matter of fact, call him because the call is better.
He you know what? I don't even want to give him a warning.
Oh, so you just want to pop up?
I'm gonna show up because I want to see what you've been doing, and I don't want you to rush and try to finish nothing. If it's not done, it's not done.
So wait, do you know about cars? Because it's like when you said I don't want you to rush and do nothing fast.
I don't know nothing about cars, but what I do know is that if one thing is loose,
you better tighten it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
that's blowing his ticket. Now, for me, what is blowing my ticket? What is blowing my ticket this week? And it got something to do with a man. Oh my God, y'all always think it got something to do with a man, y'all. How I been single this long and I got men problems?
It's always when you single, though.
Oh my God. But I'm about to hit a reverse on y'all. What is blowing my ticket this week is people who don't know how to let go. Okay? I literally have a situation where I didn't want to be friends with somebody no more. I wanted to move on. I did move on. I let your waterhead ass go. I moved forward in my life because I was going up, you were going across. That's not going to work for me. I am trying to levitate. And when I'm going up, I want to bring my friends with me. You understand? So I let this person go and I move on. Bitch, why you DMing me? Why?
It's no shade.
I let you go.
I'm a Virgo, so I'm not gonna say too much.
And I'm a Taurus, and we are both earth signs.
But like, I feel like Virgos have a problem with letting go of things too.
So you are playing the devil's advocate.
I'm not even playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying, like, you know, shit happens.
Shit happens, but what happens when the shit continuously stink?
My thing is just that sometimes people need closure, and it takes people a long time to get to that point.
But I gave this person closure. I feel like this person only will this person will only leave me alone if it ends in an abrupt way. They are a chaotic person. They like chaos. Like some people thrive in chaos. Like they look for the plot. So it's like, now we got the plot, everything going well. Now I can really let this shit go. And to be honest, this person secretly liked me. I have the messages. I have the DMs. Oh, God. They are in the hidden folder. You were a friend of mine.
Why can't we just be friends, guys?
I tried to be friends.
Everybody want to be Mr. Sisters.
Girl,
I'm going to coin that term. Mr. Sisters.
Child. And I don't even want to be your sister. Like I tell y'all on live, I'm your brister at a B. I'm your brister, sis. Like they be on my live like, oh my God, what's going on? Hey sis. I'm like, I know you love the sis word. I get it. Like we are part of the LGBTQ plus XYZ.
Meet me in the middle.
Yeah, just give me the big B.
You know, I have my bristers and I have my sister.
Exactly. Like I know who it is. So don't do that.
Don't put a B in front of mine.
Yeah, so that's blowing my ticket this week. People who don't know how to let go. I still love you, but I just don't want to be cool anymore. And you should do the same. Mwah. Mwah.
No bars.
Now, let's go into slut advice. This is slut advice because my girls sending messages and they want us to answer and give them advice.
It's my favorite topic.
Okay, so I'm about to go to the slut advice. Let's pull it up. So this week's slut advice, it says, what's up, IMZ? I need your advice. So we're going to say, what's up, IMZ and Aquila? Because my girl going to give you advice too.
I'm here.
So I was dating this dude. His name was Jay for about a year at first. Everything was cool. He was treating me right. He was taking me out. He was doing all that. I got to put my little spin on there. But then Jay started getting real possessive, like very obsessed with me. If I went out with my friends, he'll blow up my phone. He asking who I'm with, where I'm at. Like he ain't trusting him or something. Oh. He said, and I'm not even doing anything. Like literally, like I like you, Jay. I'm with you about 4 to 5 times out of a week. So why you acting so obsessed with me, right? He said one weekend I was just chilling at a party. It was a house party and he with his friends. And out of nowhere, guess who showed up to the house party? Jay. Jay shows up to the house party. First of all, I'm gonna do that at the end. He started coming in a house party. He screaming at everybody. He yelling. He tried to drag me out, making me look crazy. Afterwards, he had the nerve to DM him.
Excuse me?
And had the nerve to DM him and was like, I was wrong. I tried to break it off with him, but now he won't leave me alone. He calling me, showing up to my job. He even hitting up my friends. But here's the wild part. When my best friend tried to tell Jay to back off, Jay and his boys jumped my friend. Now my friend mad at me, God. And Jay still acting like he owned me. What should I do? How do I get him to back off without getting things worse? Oh,
That's a lot. That's so chaotic.
That's a lot.
What the hell y'all be like? What do y'all be putting yourself through?
Like, what were the signs? That's what I want to know. Because from the beginning,
I can't even talk. It's no shade. I can't even talk.
Are you Jay? Sister, you went through that? I literally dated a man that worked at like a gay nightclub, and he was like the lead bartender. This man was finer than fine. I met him at the club. So I used to ask him like, oh, how was work? How was everything? Like, did people try to talk to you? He used to be like, yo, you so chill about it. Yes, I